Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to be taking these lovely people from Nantes into Brest, and we've never been to Brest before, so we'll be unlocking this city, and yeah,
Moin. Sie
hopefully we'll
wollen
have
bestimmt mein
a
Ticket sehen. Sehr freundlich.
chill trip.
Moin. Ich hoffe, ich bin hier richtig. Auf geht's.
We will be
Bin ich hier richtig?
driving these people at night. It's a beautiful late summer
Hallo?
evening,
Bin ich hier richtig? Dankeschön.
and
Moin.
well,
Das Ticket, bitte.
I wish I could say I had a lot to talk about,
Sie wollen... Auf geht's.
but we don't really have a lot to talk
Bin
about
ich hier richtig?
when it comes to this game, do we? Unfortunately,
Fahren Sie in mein...
I have no idea what is going on.
Mein Ticket? Danke.
Tag. Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket
Let me,
sehen. Sehr freundlich.
Let me just get these people checked in
Salut.
here,
Sie wollen bestimmt mein Ticket. Auf geht's.
and we'll chat a little more.
Fahren Sie in meine Richtung? Sehr freundlich.
Hallo? Ist das gültig? Dankeschön. Grüezi. Mein Ticket? Danke sehr.
Alright, I think that was the last one. Yep. See if I can't see. Why are the lights inside looking like they're shutting off? That shouldn't be. Okay, let's board our bus here. Let's shut all the doors. And we'll
Hallo und herzlich willkommen
Start
bei
that up.
FlixBus. Und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Alright, so
Bevor wir
let's
Richtung Fahrt kommen, hier
shut him up. We don't need him on anymore. And I think we should be ready to go. Alright. Let's let this car pass. And we are on our way. So, I don't believe I've actually driven in France at night. So it'll be interesting to see what kind of glitches and bugs we see after dark here. So yeah, I have no idea what's going on. I know Xbox, they got reverted back to the previous version of the game. PlayStation, we have not. We're still on the same version. I still have Denmark on my map. I still have the Van Hool. I can't see it. That's the one thing that the Xbox guys, they could actually see it. I cannot. But yeah, I don't know what they're doing. I have no clue. And there's no good way to find out, man. They just keep you in the dark. Okay, we may have to turn on our brights here. And you know, there's man, there is not a lot of like even gaming news to really talk about, is there? I mean, there's a couple things here and there that I'm looking forward to. Oh, no, we didn't. I thought we took that curb. A little trickier driving at night. The Alaskan truck sim game, that looks promising. I'm not expecting, you know, a great truck driving experience, but the survival aspects of it and stuff like that has me interested. So yeah, I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a good one, I think. I hope anyway. And in the way for Sims, man, it's not a lot, guys. You know, that new trucking and logistics game, I didn't realize that was by the same developers that brought On the Road, so I'm definitely not interested in that game. You know, they can't get on the road working right, and they're working on another game. That's just, I don't know, man. I don't understand. You know, they're just blatantly milking people out of their money. You know, it's sad. You know, that's the way I see it. That's the way I see it, because that game, they they just had a big update that they're pushing back yet even further, and you know, they talked about this update like a long time ago that it was supposed to be out. It keeps getting pushed back. It's just ridiculous, and they're working on a new game. You know, I don't I don't understand the logic. I really don't. And if you see one of my videos last week on Fernbus, you know, that's kind of where I stand with this. Like, if we keep giving these companies money, if we keep buying their products, then they're going to keep putting them out. Plain and simple. You know, so maybe we could change it. If their sales take a dive, then maybe, you know, maybe we can help change that. I don't know. But another game I'm very, very excited for is the Crew Motorfest. Yeah, the closed beta was very enjoyable. I can't wait for that game to be released. Like I said, I pre-ordered it. I pre-ordered like the gold version, I believe. I'm not paying like $120 for a game. That's a little ridiculous. I mean, if you guys out there, if you did, that's fine. But just for me, no, that's a little bit much. Just for like collectors kind of edition things. Not worth it for me. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Where the hell? Okay, this is very tricky at night.
Jetzt habe ich meinen Kaffee verschüttet.
Light accident. Okay. The fact that I can't see anything, you know, probably contributed to that. But yeah, the Crew Motorfest, that's really fun arcade racing game. Like I said, I'm very excited about that one. And I gladly pre-ordered that. Let's see, what else? Like I said, there's not much going on in the realm of simulators. Not that I know of, anyway. I'm actually looking forward to the new Assassin's Creed game there. That one. Yeah, it's piquing my curiosity, you know, because when they start saying that it's more similar to the original Assassin's Creed, that it's more focused on the actual assassinations and stuff, that seems pretty cool. And I guess it's a shorter game as well. I may check that out. I don't know. Also, moving forward, I know I've said it before, but I really do want to start putting more content on the channel, a little different content. I mean, you know, I can't put 3 or 4 bus videos a week on the channel. I play other games. I do enjoy other games. So we got to start getting back to that. Still, life is a bit chaotic and hectic. And I have no idea what is going on here. I will say, and I've said this many times, it feels like this is a lot more prevalent in France than anywhere else on the map. And also, this bus takes forever to accelerate. Goodness. I still see a lot of people they're excited for the Denmark DLC, which I get. You know, y'all have the right to be excited about new content. However, I'm not that excited about it for the simple reason I've seen the reviews on Steam, and it's not getting good reviews on the PC side. So if they can't get it right on the PC side, I highly doubt they'll get it right on the console side. You know, and I just really urge everybody that watches this, you know, please understand what you're going to be getting. If you pay for this DLC, and if you're going to be expecting it to be perfect, you know, don't have high expectations for it at all. Because whenever they do decide to release it, I know what's going to happen. You're going to be seeing tons of people on Facebook and in those groups all complaining about, you know, how bad the DLC is, or this broken and that's broken. You know, you can't expect a different outcome from a game that's you know, been providing broken content. What about you guys? What are some upcoming games that you're excited about? I know a lot of you are like really into the sim games, but yeah, I do play a little bit of everything. Like as of right now, the racing games just they got me. Like F1 23's got me hooked. I've been playing Gran Turismo 7. I said, of course, I'm still just using that game to practice. Maybe someday I'll get into racing and get better at it, and maybe start doing some online races and stuff. That'd be pretty cool. I do enjoy the NASCAR Heat 5 though. That's a pretty fun game. We got to continue with that series. You guys, man, you gotta give some of my other stuff a chance. Like I get that a lot of you found my channel because of Fernbus, you know, but give other things a chance, man. You might be surprised. You might like it, you know. I just love gaming though. In general, I mean, just everything that we can do in gaming as of right now, it's just so incredible. I mean, just thinking back to growing up and how video games were when I was a kid and as a teenager, and just watching how video games have changed. It's just crazy. You know, the fact that I'm on my PlayStation and I can be driving an F1 car, and then next minute I'm driving a bus, and then I'm playing something like Elden Ring, you know, and then I'm zipping around New York City as Spider-Man. You know, it's just such a great time. Such a great time to be into gaming. Although I will be the first one to admit that we've kind of hit like a weird kind of dry patch. You know, I think because the more they can put into games, the longer it takes to give us the games, which is kind of the downside of it, I guess. You know, that's why part of me thinks that especially like the AAA titles that are not sports. You know, if it's going to be that long in between games, then you need to give us games that we can play for that long, for an extended amount of time, right? Even though it always varies, it varies for every gamer. Like I know myself, if I get into like a AAA kind of game, depending on how long it is, you know, it depends on how long it'll take me. I gotta say, Star Wars Fallen Order, it did take me long to play that at all. I really focused on that. I really got through that game fairly quickly. Very enjoyable game too, though. You want to answer that, sir? 165 kilometers left. Not too bad. Are we going to be following this truck the whole way? So yeah, they still haven't put out a patch to revert the PS5 update. I have no idea what these guys are doing. I really don't. I wish I did, but yeah. You know, and as I said, like you could take it with a grain of salt, but when I was having my dealings with Fabian when he worked at Aerosoft, you know, he said to me a couple times that he was the one at Aerosoft that was really pushing for these games to be on console. So if there is any truth to that whatsoever, you know, you can't help but to think, now that he's gone, what does that mean? You know, if that was true, was he the only one in the company really pushing to get these games on console? And if that's true, then what's that going to mean for, you know, the upcoming titles? Not that it matters, because honestly, I'm going to sit here, I'm going to tell you guys that I don't plan on buying another Aerosoft title. I really don't. With as much as I enjoy this game, and believe it or not, I don't regret buying this. I don't regret buying it because I do enjoy it. You know, obviously, just like all of you, I really wish things were fixed. The game ran smoother, the game was just better. But I still really enjoy the game. You know, so I don't regret buying it. But I don't know if I would buy another Aerosoft title, man. For example, the bus. They were supposed to put that on console, but I don't see that happening. TML just doesn't seem to be into doing anything for console. And as I said, if Fabian was the one that was really pushing for it, now that he's gone, you know, who knows? And I hate to say it because I wasn't the guy's biggest fan, but at least when he was there, we heard something. You know, and it's one of those things where, yeah, it wasn't much, but still something is better than nothing, and now we don't hear anything. But I would suspect that we'll get this Denmark DLC at some point. Like I said, I know they're working on the Poland DLC. You know, are we still going to get that on console? I have no idea. I have no idea. I would have to surmise it would depend on how successful this game is doing on console. If it's doing all right, then Aerosoft may say, yeah, go ahead and, you know, finish that. But I wouldn't be surprised if after Denmark possibly Poland, we don't see any more put into this game. That's my prediction. That is my prediction. I could be wrong, but I truly feel that Denmark, yeah, we're definitely going to get Denmark. Poland, it's iffy. You know, I wouldn't be surprised if console doesn't get Poland. You know, I could be wrong on that, but I kind of have a feeling that after this, I don't know. There's no enthusiasm on the developers' part at all about putting this game on console. That's the issue. You know, there's no enthusiasm on their end about it, so that's why I don't feel like we're going to see too much. Gosh, I'm getting sick of seeing this red truck. But the problem is, it's so dark, I cannot see if there's something coming up alongside of me here. And there is. Okay, let's... Oh, crap. Rebecca. Okay, let's see if we can't get past this yellow truck. And then be clear sailing. Alright. Alright. Here we go. So yeah, man, I'm trying to think of other games that I might be excited about. Obviously, I know there's other games like Spider-Man 2 that's coming out. You have the one for Xbox, the Star something, I don't even know. I don't pay too much attention to Xbox games. I do apologize. All my Xbox guys out there, I know you guys are excited about that game, which you should be. Still, not that any of you guys really care, but we have the Call of the Wild, the Angler. Still no word on when that's coming to console. And, you know, I've been thinking about that. Although that's not like a super realistic fishing game, it still looks like it's probably going to be at least a little bit of fun. You know, the graphics look good. It is an open world fishing game. So I might check that out when it comes out. And they've been putting some work into the game, so that's good to see. Oh my God! Now we're behind another slow moving. I mean, technically, the speed limit for trucks and buses is only 80. I don't know why that's kind of not in the game. Whoa. That's all right. The bus driver just nodded off a little bit. Let's try to get past this guy. What is this? Whoa, what are you doing, dude? Okay, I think Red Van's a little drunk here. Goodness. Okay. Yeah, we're getting FPS drop. So, this is probably what some of you have been talking about. I never really noticed it before. Usually when I drive at night, it's usually around Germany. But yeah, I'm definitely seeing a lot of FPS drop here at night. I don't know why, because there's like nothing to see. And there's nothing rendering in. You know, why is nighttime so taxing on it? This is the most FPS drop I have ever had playing this game. Usually it's like just micro stutters, but like I can see. I can plainly see the FPS drop. And it is quite annoying. So speaking of that Xbox game, and that brings up a good point. I believe they locked it at 30 FPS, and a lot of people were kind of complaining and upset about that. But honestly, I would rather a game locked at 30 FPS than be jumping and going from like 60 to 20 to 40 to 30 to 10. You know what I mean? Like this game, I feel like this game, if they locked it at 30, then maybe we wouldn't have all these issues. You know, and I know everybody loves 60 FPS and higher. But honestly, for a bus game, I don't feel 60 FPS is a necessity. You know, if they could drop it and they could lock it at 30 and have the game at least run smooth, I would prefer that, because seeing the FPS drop when you're driving like this, and I mean, what are you driving? You know, you're going 75, 100 kilometers an hour. You know, that's not fast. That's not fast enough where you really need 60 FPS. And I'm only saying that because the game can't handle it. If the game could run at a constant, smooth 60 FPS, that'd be great. But as you can see, it doesn't. I almost missed that exit, I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Light accident? What the hell, man? Did I take a curb or something? It's a lot more difficult driving after dark. But we haven't done it in a while, so I thought, why not? "16 kilometers, not far now." Ooh, where are we going? Okay. It's safe. It's safe. Big old roundabout. Man, we're speeding. Slow it down there, buddy. Oh, now it's 100. What the hell? I swear to God, the way the speed changes over here in Europe is just ridiculous. At least in the game, anyway. No, look, now it's 50. Good Lord. So, you know, maybe someday we'll get a developer that will make a bus game, make a truck game, and, you know, tick all the right boxes. There's something coming. You know, tick all those boxes that we want. You know, and like I said, don't get me wrong. I don't think this is a horrible game. And I think that's what makes it worse, is because I don't feel that there's anything major. It feels like everything could probably be an easy fix if they just put the time and effort into fixing the game. They just don't want to. You know, it's like force feedback. They could easily put force feedback into this. You know, there's a lot of other small developers out there that utilize force feedback in their games. So for them to not be able to, it's just lazy. It's just lazy. But we're at our stop, guys. So, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate all the time you guys give me out of your days. I really do. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're already subscribed. And I'll see you next one.
Da kann sich die Bahn echt mal ein Beispiel nehmen.